Use Seeing AI to chat with your documents. Meet Paula. Paula has macular degeneration and enjoys going out for meals with her friends. However, she finds it frustrating having to ask her friends to read the menu to her. She's tried to use a text-to-speech app on her phone before to read out menus, but the amount of information that comes back is too confusing. Often, to avoid having to ask people, she tends to order the same thing, which is getting rather boring. Traditionally, text-to-speech software reads the entire document, starting at the top and not stopping until it reaches the bottom. This means you have to listen to lots of irrelevant information until you get to the information that you want. Seeing AI allows you to scan a document and then ask questions about that document. Let's see how this works with a menu from Paula's favourite restaurant. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to scan a copy of the menu from Paula's favourite restaurant. And to do that, I'm going to tap into Long Documents.
Document.
On Seeing AI. And then I'm going to hold my phone above the menu, and Seeing AI will tell me if I've got everything in focus or not. So as I hold my phone up,
Right edge not visible. Hold steady. Processing.
and that way I know I've got the page. So there's actually 3 pages of this menu. So what I need to do is, if I come to the top of the screen and go to the top right hand corner, there's 2 buttons. There is a rescan button, and there is also an add page button. So I'm going to tap on add page.
Add page. Right and bottom edges not visible. Hold steady.
And I'll just do that one more time.
Add page. Hold steady.
If I come down to the bottom of my screen and press the play button on the left hand side, that will read out all of the text.
Cakes and patisserie, please ask to see the cake trolley and choose from today's selection. Table start, seasonal cheesecake with mixed berries and raspberry sauce.
And that works in the same way as a traditional text-to-speech application. But what we're interested in is Ask Seeing AI. So if I come to the bottom right hand side of my screen, I've got a share button, and then I've got the Seeing AI button. And the Seeing AI button is a little speech bubble with a question mark in it. And if you're using VoiceOver, VoiceOver will say Ask Seeing AI. So I'm going to press that. And now I can ask a question. So let's ask it what seafood is available.
The seafood options available in the document are 1. Fried fillets of haddock in crispy batter and served with crushed peas and chips. It has 1,240 kcal and costs £18.95. 2. Salmon salad, pan-fried salmon with sautéed new potatoes in mixed green salad with Swiss dressing. It has 572 kcal and costs £17.75. 3. Smoked haddock and leek rusty fish cake made with potato rusty and topped with a poached egg, served with garlic and saffron mayonnaise, cherry tomatoes, pickled onion and pea shoots. It has 808 kcal and costs £16.75. 4. Flaked salmon and prawn sandwich with lemon mayonnaise and rocket. It has 517 kcal and costs £10.50.
So now let's see if there's anything that's suitable for vegetarians. Now, I'm going to type this in, but I could dictate it. The reason I'm not going to dictate it is because it will cause problems with the screen recording.
Yes, the document lists several dishes that are suitable for vegetarians. These include 1. red pepper, tomato and basil gnocchi. There 2. Seasonal quiche and salad. V. 3. Soup of the day. V. 4. Mediterranean roasted pepper sandwich. There 5. Egg mayonnaise and cress sandwich. V. 6. Mixed side salad. V. 7. Rusty bites. V. 8. Seasonal cheesecake with mixed berries and raspberry sauce. V. 9. Fruit tart with ice cream and raspberry sauce. V. 10. Swiss chocolate torte with ice cream and raspberry sauce. V. 11. Fresh fruit cream heart. V. 12. Grand raspberry macaroon. V. 13. Carrot goujel hupf. There 14. Yorkshire curd tart. V. 15. Vanilla slice. V. 16. Chocolate eclair. V. 17. Betty's gooey rascal sundae. V. 18. Betty's brown bread sundae. V. 19. Betty's fruit sundae. V. 20. Yorkshire fat rascal scone. V. 21. Gooey rascal. V. 22. Sultana scone. V. 23. Rarebit scone. V. 24. Currant and sultana tea cake. V. Please note that dishes marked with V are vegetarian, and those marked with there are vegan.
We're interested in the gnocchi.
The document mentions a dish called red pepper, tomato and basil gnocchi. This is a vegan dish that consists of gnocchi with roasted red peppers, cherry tomatoes, and sugar snap peas, sautéed with roasted garlic and chili. It is garnished with pesto haute fraiche and pea shoots. The dish contains 500 kcal and is priced at £14.95.
Let's ask if it's available with chips.
Yes, the document mentions that the fried fillet of haddock main dish is served with chips. Additionally, chips are also available as a side dish.
So now that Paula has had her lunch, her dinner, she's now ready for some ice cream. So let's ask if there's any ice cream.
Yes, the document mentions ice cream in several places. It is included in the fruit tart with ice cream and raspberry sauce, Swiss chocolate torte with ice cream and raspberry sauce, and in the ice cream sundaes section. The sundaes include Betty's gooey rascal sundae, Betty's brown bread sundae, and Betty's fruit sundae, all of which contain ice cream.
Well, Betty's gooey rascal sundae sounds interesting, so let's ask about that. Rascal sundae.
The gooey rascal sundae is a dessert item listed in the document. It is made with a gooey rascal, vanilla ice cream, candied peel, Swiss chocolate sauce, and whipped cream. The gooey rascal sundae has 852 kcal and is priced at £9.50. The gooey rascal, a component of the sundae, is described as a rascal with chocolate chips and a Swiss chocolate caramel centre, served warm with whipped cream.
So in conclusion, we can see that seeing AI lets you pick out important facts in a document. And also seeing AI itself was actually picking out information for us that was relevant to the information it was giving us. For example, when it described the gooey rascal sundae, that paragraph didn't say what a rascal was, but seeing AI then found the description of a gooey rascal later in the document and gave us that information as well. However, you do need to be a bit careful about what you ask for. So we got a whole list of vegetarian options, and we might have been better if we had said what vegetarian main courses are available, and that would have narrowed it down a bit more. Also, it didn't mention all of the vegan options. It just mentioned some of the vegetarian options. It's also important to remember that when you're using it, your information is going over the internet, so it's going onto the cloud. So you might not want to use it for sensitive information such as credit card details or personal medical information, that kind of stuff. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel to find out when we create new videos. If you'd like to learn more about sight Airedale, then please visit our website or join us on Facebook.